In this video, I just want to explain one example of why why I know there is a higher power in the universe. I've had many profound experiences during my life, things that have happened to me in my search for truth, in my search for hope. Many things have happened to me that have led me in a different direction, that have steered me, I guess, in the right direction, um, that have led me to answers that I've been searching for. Um, and I want to explain this as quickly and as simply as I can. Now, when I say that there is a higher power in the universe, there's lots of names for this higher power. Some people call it God. I don't want to be very specific and say, well, God, and you think of God of the Christian Bible, or I when I say higher power, I mean that there is something that connects all of us, the entire universe, all of existence is connected. There is divine order, there is divine law, there is so much more that we're a part of, that we're connected to, that we're capable of comprehending, that we can reach. It's deep within ourselves, but the only way we can get there is by letting go of fear, by opening up and allowing love to give us strength, to guide us to those places, to get to the place in our psyche that's connected to the consciousness, whatever you want to call this higher power, this consciousness that flows through everything and gives everything life. We are a part of that. Now, there was a time in my life where I didn't believe in any of those things, and I was an atheist, an anti-theist. I hated God. I knew all the reasons why, all that stuff sounded crazy and why God doesn't exist, and it's all just nonsense. I went through a period for a long time period of debilitating depression, anxiety. Basically, I attempted suicide numerous times. I tried psychiatry. I was put on prescription medication that didn't work. I tried drugs. I tried absolutely everything, something to give me hope. I was looking for truth. I was looking for hope. I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked everywhere. Absolutely nothing gave me the hope that I needed to move forward in life. I thought about suicide every second of the day. I needed something. All the intelligence that I had, the knowledge that I had, all the things that I knew didn't help me. None of those things helped me. I tried, like I said, I tried religion. I tried Buddhism. I tried absolutely everything to give me hope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing worked. So I was going through this time in my life where I was in bad health. I was a complete mess. I wanted to die. I wanted to die. So, one day I had an irritation, something in my eye was disturbing my eye. I had a pain, and I looked in the mirror and I couldn't find the source of this pain. I looked and I looked, and I tried water, flushing my eye out with water. I could not find whatever it was. I thought it was an eyelash or a piece of dirt, but I could not see anything in the mirror. I could not find anything. At that time, I did not have health insurance. I didn't. I was scared to go to the doctor because I was scared to talk about anybody. I was just the kind of person I was so scared and full of fear, and I didn't have any confidence in myself. I just like I said, I could barely get out of bed. So I had this pain, this irritation in my eye that went on for days, and I couldn't find the cause of it. And my eye got red and swollen to the point where I couldn't see out of it. It was swollen shut, and I didn't know what to do. All right, so about 7 days went by, and I was just feeling like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. I'm gonna have to face all of these things that, you know, I haven't been able to deal with and face that I've been going through. And so I went to bed um, on the seventh night, and I had a dream. I immediately had a dream, and in the dream, I saw my eyeball, and I saw the cause, the source of this irritation. I saw exactly what was causing it. A small, very, very small piece of my eyelash, instead of pointing outward and curving down, it was pointing inward, straight into my eye. Just a small little piece. So when I looked in the mirror to find the source of this pain, this irritation, I couldn't see it. It was so small. But in my dream, I saw my eyeball, and I saw the source. I saw this little piece of eyelash pointing into my eyeball. So every time my eyeball moved, it was just sticking there, scratching against my eye. So I saw it in my dream. I saw this eyelash. I woke up immediately. I went and looked in the mirror, and I found that little piece of eyelash, and I pulled it out. And the pain, of course, was gone. My eye was still red and swollen shut, but the pain from the actual eyelash jagging into my eyeball was gone. So within a couple of days, my eye was, you know, back to normal, was healed. So something just that simple, gave me the hope I needed to move on. Now, why would something like that give me hope? It showed me that there is something looking out for me, that there is something out there watching me that wants the best for me, wants the best for you, wants the best for everyone. How could I have had a dream about something? Say, I looked in that mirror. When I looked in the mirror, I did not see this eyelash sticking in my eye, or I would have pulled it out immediately. So I was not aware of it. So maybe part of my consciousness was aware and saw it. And when I had a dream, it was communicating to me, telling me, my conscious mind, hey, John, okay, you haven't figured it out yet. Here's your eye. Here's what's causing the pain. I'm telling you now. So when you wake up, you can go find it, pull it out. You can't see it, but I'm going to show you. It's almost like something was showing me because I couldn't see it. It's like we live our lives and we see life from our, your one perspective, limited perspective. You can't, if you could see everything from everyone's point of view and the point of view of all the animals, think about if you could see from every point of view what's going on, it would blow your mind. So, I had this pain, and from my point of view, my perspective, I couldn't see what was causing the pain. But something was aware that what I was going through, what I was dealing with, there's a lot of details and things I didn't get through, but I was going through hell, and I wanted to find a way out, and I couldn't do it on my own. On my own, I could not do it. I needed help. And it's like something was aware of that. And in my dream, I saw this eye that saw what was happening and showed me. And that, there was no words. It was just an image, an eye. It's like an eye that when you see something, you believe it. And I saw something that in my dream that I wasn't consciously aware of when I was awake. I did not see that in my eye. Something had to show me. So it doesn't matter what you believe and what you know. I mean, I tried everything in life. All the knowledge and intelligence that I possessed didn't help me. Nothing helped me. But when I had this dream, just being aware, just knowing that something, that we're connected to something that sees everything, that is aware of everything, and that what's the best for you and I. You might not. A lot of people, when you think of God, you immediately think of Christianity, and you think of the Bible, the Christian Bible, and I know a lot of people criticize God and Christianity, and like I used to hate God. I knew all the reasons why God shouldn't exist and doesn't. Like I said, I tried everything. When it comes down to it, love really is the only answer. We have to start. All the knowledge, all the science, and all the technology we have, if you don't have love in your heart, you can't use those things for the right reasons. Someone can use science to either hurt or hinder, to help humanity or to destroy humanity. It's not science itself. It's where the truth is found. It's in the combination of the intent, why you do something, and the act of doing it. We see a duality in life, and we see good and bad, good and evil, up and down, black and white, this and that. We overthink and we analyze everything so much, and we beat the heck out of the real meaning of life, searching for truth. And the truth is so apparent, it's so evident, it's so simple. And it's living in the moment, unconditional love with those around you, with everyone. We're all like a big family, and we need to help each other. There isn't any science or technology that's going to save us. We can use it to help us once we all are on the same page with the same goals and realize that yes, there is a greater power than us alone. There is something far beyond, there is a God, yes. We all need to understand that, and we need to come together under the law of, not human law, not the law of man, but the law of the universe, and that's love. That's unconditional love, first and foremost. So when we do something, we need to question our intent. Is what we're doing going to hurt someone, or is it going to help someone? If what we do in any way hurts another person, then it's not right. Then when it comes down to these things, there's no gray area. It's black and white. We need to see it. We can't justify, doing all these crazy things, killing. There's killing and hurting people, and anything negative and destructive, and that needs to stop. It's that simple. We need to be aware of that. We need to unify against, all the hate. Like I said, we just overthink and complicate things. So it doesn't matter whatever you believe in, if you believe in what is right, what is good, and you have love for others, and you want to do right by others, even if that is what matters. That is what matters. People say that, an atheist, I say this, and I know where atheists come from. I understand the psychology. I understand. I see so many atheists look at religion and Christianity and so on, and to feel good about not believing in God, they have to put God down, or put religious people down, Christians down. We need to stop. What I'm trying to say is we need to stop putting others down to raise ourselves up. Did you see? It's this simple. Whatever we believe in, whatever, there is no truth, there is absolutely no truth in anything that hurts someone else. There's no truth to be found there. If it hurts anyone else in any kind of way, there's no truth to be found there. Jesus Christ showed us this by giving his life, by showing that he lived and died for us. His life and everything that he did, nothing he did hurt anyone else. He was perfect. And it doesn't matter if you believe in Jesus or not. It was just an example as to what unconditional love is. So we know that it's real, it can happen. We can love each other this way. It's possible. So if our ideas and beliefs about life and the ones that we want to use to move forward and unite behind consists of anything that hurts anyone else, then it's wrong. It's that simple. Our goals, first and foremost, should be putting first everyone that has nothing, that has gone without, that needs, people that are going through such pain and suffering now that need help. We need to come together. We need to have these goals and unite in the one absolute truth that we all can understand, that's love. When you start there, if you start showing people love first, and then you start communicating with them, and then you teach them and you show them a better way, and they'll want to accept what you have to say. But when you want to force your ideas and beliefs and opinions on someone with hate, with fear, with negativity, you're going to push them into their beliefs even more. So that's why it's so simple that the only truth that can be found in life is found in love. First in love. That's the only universal truth that's, and if we're born in this life needing love before anything else. It's the law of nature's law. Look at a baby. You're a baby at some point. You're an infant. Think about this. Every single human being on this planet was at some point an infant that needed love from its mother to survive. Think about that. Not everyone knows what love is, knows how important love is, and knows the power of love. Love is more than emotion and a feeling, and it's more than just, oh, love. No, it's a life-giving, healing force. It is the most important thing. Right? We can have rationality and knowledge and intelligence and reason and all this stuff, but without love, what's it matter? I mean, it really is all so simple. But this is just one example, one of many examples. I mean, if we are connected, it's amazing. We're connected to all of this. It's us. We're connected to all of it. It's a miraculous thing. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing to hate and want to run from and be ashamed of or hide from or whatever. We need to unite in the truth, this truth that comes from love, that within our hearts, or deep within our heart, is the very thing, the very spark of life that connects us all in the entire universe. We need to unite behind that. We all have, we're scared and we have fear, and we look at each other and we have all these perceived flaws and differences and things that just make us uncomfortable and make us want to turn and run away and hide, or turn to someone for safety, to someone that will protect us. When it comes down to it, I mean, you turn to God, you turn to the ultimate protector, which is the universe. And it's everything. You turn to that. If you're on the side of God, if you're on that side, then nothing can hurt you. We all need to be on that side. We all need to align in truth and love. It's that simple. It's that simple. Um, it can't get any simpler than that. I mean, I've been through so much, and I know I hate people experiencing pain and suffering that it's like I feel like everything I've been through, I have these answers, and I don't want anything from anyone other than for you to understand the power of love and for you to have hope and know that everything is going to be okay, that there is someone there always watching, wanting the best for you. You just have to believe and have faith that love is there in your heart. You're capable of filling yourself with love, and that love will give you strength because that love is more than just an emotion. It gives everything life. It's love. We have everything in this world. Look around you. We have everything. All these amazing things, but where has it gotten us? We have all this stuff. We have everything but what? Love from one another. Think about it. We want everything for ourselves. But the one thing that matters, we're not willing to give of ourselves. I know, it's hard to talk about these things, emotions and feelings, but anyway.